Hello and welcome back to this session of SAP S/4HANA Utilities, where we talk about all the innovations that we have implemented within the solution. And this time it's a pleasure and privilege to talk about our customer engagement solution. And again, it's Holger Schweinfurt from the IBU Utilities of SAP SE. Within the previous sessions, we've talked about the selected innovations in SAP S/4HANA Utilities. You have seen the improved user experience through our Fiori roles of metering, billing, invoicing. We talked about the analytics part, where you had the possibility of defining your own analytical capabilities according to individual needs. We covered the machine learning topic and the business process exception management. And now we will deep dive a little bit through a system demo into the area of customer engagement. So the successor of our CAC0 transaction that has been used quite heavily in the days of ECC ERP by many customers across the globe. So it's really everything around the customer service agent and how to handle specific customer service agent processes. Things like business partner identification, search for business partner environment, but also any kind of transactional processes such as move in, move out, etc., etc. And you will also see an example later on. With that, let's directly move into the system. And in this case, we have defined a specific user story where Fiona Fox, a customer of our utility, calls in regarding an high bill, and she has a couple of inquiries that need to be resolved. And in order to start this process, we of course first need to identify Fiona Fox, and you can see it's also a smart search where we identify any specific errors that also provides the possibility of avoiding any duplicates in the system. We see all the business partner details here, can move to the interaction record with different information on data environment, see various information by expanding the data environment on the contracts, on the invoices, but of course also have the possibility to move over to the more technical view and have some insights about the premises and see on the very right side some details on the meter reading history with all the details about the consumption data, about the meter reading information, etc. Since Fiona has called for a particular reason and also wants to save some energy in the future, we of course want to create an interaction record and use that drop-down bar, describe a specific reason why we need to follow up, create the specific case. In this case, we would need a follow-up with Fiona Fox as our customer for a specific energy advice. And of course also have the possibility to put in some additional notes, as you can see here on the right side, where we just state that our customer needs some information about how to save energy. With that small example, we can close that short system demo, and as you can see here on the next slide, just tip the iceberg of all the capabilities, of all the features that are part of the SAP S/4HANA Utilities for customer engagement solution. And I will not go into all of those details right now, but just want to provide you a look and feel of that solution. And as in all the previous sessions, we would also like to bring up some additional information where you can get some more details. Of course, one of the first sources is definitely our Roadmap Explorer, where you find not only the S/4HANA Utilities innovations, but many, many others. There is also a very informative section in our help portal about all the innovations that we have implemented in the context of S/4HANA utilities. And last but not least, our S/4HANA utilities trial with 2 guided procedures specifically for the customer engagement, but also, of course, a couple of other guided procedures that would be really informative to be explored. With that, I would like to conclude, say thank you very much for joining all these sessions. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at any point in time, and I hope to see you, talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.